Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to an exclusive first look at the brand new race monster, Wormanoid. Is the monster we're racing for worth it? Let's find out in this exclusive first look. Huge shout out to SP for giving me everything I need to make this video. They provided the monster, all the cells I need to take him to level 150, any gems I use will be reimbursed, and they also provided the food to feed this monster all the way to level 150. This monster reminds me of that, what's its name, from Futurama. You guys will let me know in the comments below. The little creature. But with that said, after being bitten by an alien bug, no one wanted to give Wormanoid a chance. No one except for Malarian. Hey, Malarian is a good guy. He actually gave him a chance. Who was fascinated by the mutation the bite had caused on his body. He's been training at the supervillain's hideout for a while now, and he has been chosen by his boss to become one of the first Nebula-powered agents. So, good guy Malarian gave Wormanoid a shot when no one else would. Gotta like it. Alright, so we have an evolving trait, you are immune to stun. Then you have an umbrella hardened trait. Oh, now I remember this monster. I wasn't a big fan of him when I looked at him in the sneak peek or in the leak video, but we'll see now that he's actually out. We have stamina leak, apply stamina leak to all enemies at the start of the battle. Usually you battle a Megaton monster that absorbs a stamina leak, but if not, then you're removing 15% of stamina from all the enemies, so that's good. You have a power stat of 9702, which is not a high power stat. It's actually the second lowest stats. The only stat that is lower, I think, belongs to Slumster that has like 9680. But as for monsters that are tied with this power stat, Don K9, Aquafiend, Mr. Not Found, Super Dream. So as you can tell, not attackers whatsoever. We have a life stat of 111,592, which is tied with that of Jackpack, third lowest in the game in terms of Metro monsters. But your speed stats, it's alright. It's in third place overall from all the monsters released. There's like 44 of them or something like that. So you're in 13th place. It's a unique speed stat. We haven't had 7513 yet. So you're pretty fast. So I guess this monster would be more in the Denier category. Let's go ahead and take a look at his skill set. Okay, the first skill we have is Flesh Whip. Deals moderate earth damage to one enemy. Applies stamina leak to one enemy. 30 stamina 0 cooldown. And again, to go over stamina leak, it removes 15% of stamina for each turn that it is on the enemy. We have Void Eyes, deals low dark damage to all enemies. So Earth monster with a dark base attack, 30 stamina 0 cooldown. Sharp Bite, deals moderate earth damage, removes 50% of stamina from one enemy. We have Draining Stare, removes 25% of stamina from all enemies. And you almost heard me say 75 because I always say if you do this against a Megaton monster, that basically will attack them 3 times over. So that'll be 75% against Megatons. But overall, 25, not the most. Now, considering you do start off the game with a Status Caster Stamina Leak, you would potentially be draining, 25, 15, 40% stamina when the enemy's first turn goes. So I guess that's kind of good. You have Stomping Chomp, deals moderate earth damage and applies stun to an enemy twice. So rather than relying on stamina drain, you can single target someone and apply stun and then apply stun again, which is helpful when monsters have Hardened or Tough or Bulwark. Let's see what else you have. Paralyzing Eyes. Deals low earth damage to all enemies and applies stun and stamina leak to all enemies. So now you have an AoE stun on a stamina leak on top of that. Teeth Overload. Deals heavy earth damage, applies mega stun and nightmares to an enemy. So mega stun stuns the enemy for 2 turns. So quick distinction. Stun applies stun twice. So it's like, do I stun you now? No. Do I stun you now? Okay, yes. So double stun, 2 times the stun. Whereas mega stun is stunning for 2 full turns. Nightmares on top of that. Nightmares also drains 10% of stamina for each of the 4 turns. And then you have Maniac Smile, which deals moderate dark damage and applies Nightmares. So this monster has AoE Stamina Leak, AoE Nightmares, Mega Stun, AoE Stun. He's a Denier monster that relies on stun and stamina drain. I can tell you right now, I don't like this monster. He's not going to be in the meta. He's not really going to be used that much. There's quite a few monsters that are immune to stun, and then stamina drain honestly does nothing. It's just not good. There's too many relics and talents that can counteract. Charging, like we literally got Slumster's Trap, which now recovers stamina. But Charging Banners, Cane of Atlantis, Master Staff, so much stuff that can recover stamina. Jastar's Mask. And now even on the talent side, we have the Dark Overdose, we have Adrenaline Injector. So the stamina draining aspect, I don't think it's helpful. If I was to run this monster, I think you run the AoE stun for whenever you get a chance to stun everyone. You give this monster a Mega Stun for when you just need to single target someone and immobilize them. And you know what? Maybe I shouldn't say this monster is not going to be used. Because who do we have that's Earth right now? For Earth Monsters, we actually have quite a bit. SP has been giving us so many Earth Monsters in Bounty Hunt. Ryclops, good support monster. That one is probably going to be used in wars more often. It could also res. Decobra has Possession. Tuscan Attacker. Thormagorm. I don't even know what he is. Like an attacker percentage remover. Fosarius Megaton. Fosarius is probably going to be the go-to monster for Earth Wars. So, yeah, I guess this monster could be used in specific situations that call for a denier. But we have the AoE stun, the Mega Stun, the Double Stun. And I would give this monster... I don't like the AoEs. I probably would actually go with the 50% stamina drain for those situations where it does come in handy. So this would be the main skill set for the monster. Again, you're relying a lot on the stunning component. And you can't back-to-back stun, so maybe you have a monster that can cleanse. This is actually a 3-speed holder kind of monster. You give him 3 speed, but considering the kind of era we're in, and in PvP especially, I would say maybe you team speed the monster. I don't even have team speeds right now. I guess I have level 10s. You maybe team speed the monster, and you have your main monster go, remove Megaton, remove whatever you need to remove, and then this monster follows up with an AoE stun or a Mega Stun. I think that's what I would do, just given the climate of the kind of monsters we are facing. So let's give him like a single speed, if anything. So single speed, 2 team speed. But you could go 3 team speed again. You just kind of want him to go at the end. Let's see. You could give him Jastar's Match. You could give him... He actually never has to worry about stamina, so that's cool on his own. Not Darmith, Mr. B, Spanner. There we go. Give stamina. So, yeah, he's good in terms of that. In terms of a talent, I mean, you can honestly do whatever street talent you want. We're going to pick something that doesn't deal damage. Here's Dark Overdose, by the way. After damaging with the skill, target's life is below 50. Gives stamina to the wearer. And freeze immunity to all allies. Let's try that. I haven't actually seen that in action. Yeah, I'm going to run him with, like, Ignorance is Bliss. I'm going to Mega Freeze the monsters, and then he's going to follow up. Yeah, I can tell you right now, I'm not a big fan of the monster. Okay, so we'll see how well this team performs. Obviously, against Pangoliath base, I'm just going to get slaughtered because... the minute I attack Pangoliath, most likely I'm going to get hit with an absolute 0. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. So I got the Immune to Freeze status caster, Hate Suppression. I can Ignorance is Bliss. Grakshak is going to get a turn in, so she might OTK me or something. We'll see. Holy Sun. So she did OTK me. I don't have Revival. I mean, in this case, it doesn't even become a showcase of the monster since I am just going to attack with my regular team. So Purple Volley, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so let's exit out and let's try again. And again, the only reason I'm running team speed is because of the climate of PvP. So I don't want him to go first. Like, I should be running a Slumster, I should be running a Ryclops, I should be removing positive effects with those monsters, and then I follow up with the Deny. So you could also do something where you have your main monster be 3 speed and this monster like 2 speed team speed and have him go second and immediately deny. And the only thing that's hard about that is that you need to make sure you get a turn in. So when you do that, let's say it's Ryclops, Wormanoid, and then a Megaton monster. The problem is your win condition becomes you need to win with dots, right? Because like you don't have an attacker because you have a Megaton monster to absorb attack. So that's where things get a little tricky. We're facing dodge area taunt, unfortunately. So Grakshak is probably going to kill me again. Yeah, hidden shift. All right, and if I was to run 3 speed against this team, I wouldn't be able to do anything except stun the Syntheris. So that's unfortunate. We'll do a couple more battles, but yeah, I remember, like, from the leak video, I wasn't going to be a big fan of him because just stamina draining, not a lot. So if you aren't racing for it, if your team isn't doing a lot of laps, I would say you're not really missing out on this monster. I should have done Corrupted Dragon. Alright, so, oh, how did you not get frozen, sir? What do you have, Pain Distiller? Probably has Pain Distiller. Sin Eater, okay. We're going to recharge for fun. Here is where I would go. Oh, here. So, good showcase here. Actually, he has Bulwark. So, I'm not going to do AoE stun because it'll probably miss like 90% accuracy anyways. Teeth Overload applies Mega Stun, 95% accuracy, and then Stomping Chomp. But since there's a double stun, higher likelihood to land the stun. Look at that. Stun. Nice. Dark Overdose kicks in. Ooh, that's a nice amount of dark damage. Alright, Revival. Let's just recharge. And then you are stunned, sir. That is awesome. Oops, got hit with absolute 0. Free to play turn transfer, you have too much. I think that's CDA. Rant Bananas. Forgotten. Alright, let's see if I can come back from this. Ignorance is Bliss. That was actually my strategy, to do Ignorance is Bliss and then stun you. But that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Alright, Pure Implosion, I'm gonna just be denied the whole time. Aw, darn it. Okay, yeah, I don't really know how I can showcase this monster in PvP. It's just really hard, because I could give him 3 speed, but The minute there's a Megaton monster, that monster absorbs it. The minute there's a dodge area, that nothing's gonna happen. If there's a Pandoff and evasion, can't do anything. Like right here, like, and he's immune to stun, so I wouldn't be able to do anything against him. So we'll just absolute zero everyone again, and we'll just recharge, and we will, for fun, I guess. So we will do the stomping again. There's that stun landing. Awesome. We're just gonna recharge. Pain. Alright, we're going to do we're gonna recharge again, and we're gonna recharge, and I guess the best thing I could do Sharp Bite. He doesn't have stamina recovery, so in this case I could do Sharp Bite. Now he does have a 0 cooldown skill, so I'm still in trouble regardless. She's gotta transform into a baby. I guess I could have stunned her. Alright, let's see. Ignorance is bliss. Let's get away that stun immunity. Alright. The Lord, again, he has 0 cooldown skill. I'm gonna get transformed. I said no. Dispelling Fist. Back to an adult. Back to an adult. And now the enemy's gonna kill me. Yeah, I don't really know how to showcase a monster. Let me take him to 150 just so he's a bit stronger. Maybe I'll try the 3 speed and we'll see where that goes. Okay, so I am officially 150, and what I'm gonna try is doing 2 speed, single team speed. Hope I'm faster. I'm actually running Smite on Xiao Long now, so I could do Ignorance is Bliss plus a Smite. Perfect. And then he could go ahead and do his AoE stun. So AoE stun, there we go. We got that status caster stamina leak as well. Hey, I didn't get OTK this time. Let's do purple volley, and obviously residual damage, blah blah blah. In this case, ooh, you went down fighting. Let's just recharge. Follow up is, I guess, stamina drain. In this case, we just happen to kill, so we kill. Yeah, we'll do a couple more battles with the monster. Overall, not really liking the monster. I haven't really liked most, except Fruit Taster. Fruit Taster is cool, super tanky, hard to kill. Jackpack or Akati. This monster, I feel like they haven't been really like anything crazy worthwhile. So again, if you missed out on them, don't feel too bad. I don't think you missed out on anything too bad. Alright, but see, this mechanic works where I'm fast, super fast, and then I'm secondly fast, and then I can go ahead and just stun everyone. Stun and stamina leak in this case. Boom. And then Dark Overdose is doing a bunch of damage in this specific case. Alright, and they're trade disabled, so if you have a monster that can remove positive effects, we'll ignore the attacker for now. You could go ahead and do something like Forgotten. And then, here, let me apply dots to Mouseron, and then I can follow up with a Mega Stun now. So, Mega Stun Nightmares. Boom. So now he's shut down for 2 turns. Stun no anticipation. I can go Forgotten again. I can do Ignorance, so now I can stun again. Right? So, oh, you died. And then Chomp. And now you are double stunned. So, there is a way to utilize that stun over and over and over again, as you saw right now with the Xiao Long combo running Smite. That way I trade disable and I can stun everyone. So that mechanic works, but still, that being said, not a fan of the monster. I don't think he's going to be used much. I really don't. I think Falsarius is going to be the go-to Earth monster for wars. And then PvP, there's just so many better monsters that, again, yeah, he's not going to be used. Look, we had a monster that was 2 of them. All 3 of them might have been immune to stun, but I was able to stop that thanks to my Smite. Let's do that. Dark Overdose is too powerful right now. Boom! Alright. Got some stamina drain. Not that matters. I can recover. And then once they're mobilized, your attacker would come and attack. No need to do that. We'll do one final tag, and then you guys can give me your verdict. What do you think about Wormanoid? Do you like him? Do you dislike him? I love the design. Design is great, but you let me know what you think about him after this attack. Let's click fight. It looks like, yeah, as long as you can get the turn order to be like this, I mean, it is pretty straightforward. Boom. Smite. Tell me you have revival. Revival. In this case, I'm going to regret this. I'm going to get frozen, but it's okay. Boom. So stunned, and then ignorance is bliss. Ouch. And then you're stunned, I'm stunned, frozen, whatever. AoE daze, hidden shiv. Ouch. I'll come back to life. I wish I could cleanse from my ally, but I can't. Did you already res? We'll do forgotten. We'll give you dots. Oh, and I died. Alright, forgotten, punishment, dead, and we'll call it a day there. So guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about the race monster Wormanoid? Worth it, not worth it? Any thoughts in the comments below? Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.